Hello, my name is Abe. Welcome back to the ball game, everyone's favorite. Wait, Peglin 18. Did we win a run yesterday? Last time? Oh my God! Run summary. We did. I don't remember actually winning a run, but Doctor Balm QR code fight, right? We didn't even need the balm. I added it late in the game. How do you exit this menu? The button in the middle of the screen. This is the worst UI design. I have to bring it up. Going back is the button in the middle of the screen. Now going back is the button in the top left of the screen. Now going back is the button in the bottom right of the screen. This is a UX nightmare of a game. And yet here we are still playing Peglin. Let's play as the Ballin', I guess. We gotta get past level 16 with this guy. 10 more money with molten gold. It's been buffed. Previously it was 5 money. Except for the sling, pebbles get +1, +2. I mean, if we roll orbalisks, sling is great. Early in the game, sling is great, but more money. To be able to get more upgrades, more relics from shops is pretty good. Why does my mouse keep shifting to the side of the screen? Stop that, mouse. It's tough. It's between these two, I think. I'm going for the gold. I think it'll just help us to be able to afford the necessary early orbs and relics. Especially the early orbs, because we have to start adding stuff to our deck early. And it's so hard when you do the first combat and you get 24 gold. It's always a pain. But instead, let's take this relic and get a little bit more gold every combat. Hey Connie, welcome. Gloria las plagas. So when are you gonna play Resident Evil 2 next? Have you finished your Separate Ways DLC? I still think that one of these days I gotta play through that myself because it is, everyone that I've talked to has said that it's a good DLC. One day I will do it. Jack Orb Lantern. If we get new circle going, this is an okay orb. What is going on with my mouse? Okay. Stop. Like, do I have a pop-up open? No, all my browsers are closed. I don't know why this mouse keeps freaking out. Do I have something on my mouse pad? No, it's as garbage as ever. Morbid Orb is actually a pretty good orb. Maybe not for this upcoming boss fight. I might just chill. No, we should upgrade the sphere. Okay, if there's no good orbs that you like, upgrade the sphere. There's no reason not to. Okay. And Zero says, I'm currently playing Total Warhammer 3 right now, listening to the stream. Another game I've not played. But hear good things about and probably should play at some point if I want to keep my, gamer cred up. Connie says I'm at chapter 2 out of 7. Oh yeah, that's right. You play Resident Evil games exceptionally slowly. It's going to take you 6 weeks before you finish with Separate Ways. All right. Well, in that case, gives me an opportunity to get back into them myself. Let's go for the sphere on the left. Ah, crap, they're all dead. Didn't get that much money out of it. Protect Orb, honestly, I'm gonna skip and just upgrade the sphere. I think the Protect Orb might be a little weak. It never seems to me to be worth playing. I feel like I would much rather have an orb that does damage and occasionally gives me shield. So this is the gold orb. It gives us a lot of cash. And it's okay damage, but it ruins the board. 7 damage for 46 gold. That's pretty good. I'll take that. Because that's not like a bad cost. 50 gold for one event is pretty good. Duplicate the sphere, might not be the best orb in the game, but to get a free copy of it, yeah, okay. I'll accept. Jornker says the Baladin seems to struggle later on, not as much in the early game. He's got the best early game deck and relic, but yeah, late game he does seem to suffer. I would like the bomb into money relic. Would have been really fun on the last run that we did, because we would have been able to pick up way more cash because we had like 50 bombs on the screen at all times. Do I even want special button? If we build around me circle, special button ruins the synergies sometimes. But I'm gonna take it early just because it's something. I'm not gonna say no to a free relic. We don't have to build around me circle. We currently don't have anything that builds around me circle, and we can still build around me circle depending on how we build. You know, we could have a run where we use the me circle to give us a high amount of shield, and then we don't really care about using the me circle because we have some other source of damage in our deck. Maybe we just have good damage. Maybe we have a highway orbery or something, you know? So far, though, like, the amount of money that we've been picking up in this run is ridiculous. And part of that is molten gold. Part of that is just not having anything to spend our money on. So we've been hoarding our wealth, which has been honestly pretty great. Like, we have 126 coins. And you know what? I do like a bob orb. I like building around the bombs. So I think I'm just gonna add it and upgrade it immediately because we can. We have the cash for it, easily have the cash for it. So with the 2 spheres and a bob orb, now I'm thinking, what if we wanna go question mark and then elite path? Well, it's a combat, but theoretically we could go elite path soon. I think an elite path could be great for us. Let's hit. Oh, if only we hit another bomb, we could have killed the plant, but that's okay. We're not gonna be taking too much damage here. I feel like we're still not taking too much damage here. Let's go for the bombs. Just make sure that we're not getting hit by the bat. In fact, everything is dead, which is a little bit disappointing. We're not gonna get too much money, but we have enough to upgrade or add an upgrade. You know, our accentuate, that's not bad. Orblation also is not that bad. Radek, welcome to the stream. Slay the spire? Slay the what? I'll slay. Orblation is real good. Unblockable self-damage sucks, but you know, if we have shield, that's not too much damage. Gaining me circle on a 4-8, also not that bad, but the 9-13, like the raw stats are there. I kind of like it. Even if we can't fully upgrade it right now, I think that's a good enough orb. I think we're gonna want high damage. It's a targeted orb, which you need a certain amount of those in your deck, but I think I just like it for the raw damage. If you have bulwark, increase your max health by 2. Okay, we have a way of gaining max health. That's pretty nice. We're gonna be fighting for our relics instead of going the free path. But we'll see how we feel after the first elite guy here. That being said, with bombs and like 2 spheres in the deck, hopefully we can do a ton of damage. I mean, yeah, 250 damage piercing, that's fantastic. I think we're gonna be fine. And the refresh is in a great position too. Would love to have hit that refresh as well. This is not such a good location for the refresh, but you know what? It is what it is. So this converted into bombs, and then it's making more bombs, which is fair, you know, it's not gonna immediately activate the bombs. Okay, that was like 6 bombs, and we hit the refresh at the very end. Oh my God, we're gonna kill this guy, aren't we? That's phenomenal. He's not even gonna get a chance to shoot. This is a great elite fight for us. But this is, you know, many of the elite fights on Act 1 are AoE based. The fact that we have 2 spheres make us very well suited for the fight. Ah, and then the buckle orb. It's the orb I've been waiting for. I'm still gonna upgrade Orblation first. Bouncers contribute to damage pi. I'll take pi. I think pi is pretty okay. I'm also gonna go for the cash. I mean, why not go for the money? Because we have enough shield that even if we went into the fire, we would be fine. Morbid Angel, welcome. Your balls want to kill you. Yeah. That's what my wife says. Ha ha ha. I don't know. Joke, humor. I don't have a wife. Pumpkin being on the far right is interesting. Why does it keep bouncing so hard off the one peg? And we gain max health because of Nightcap. There we go. Finally hit a bomb. Finally hit 2 more bombs. Okay, don't kill the enemies. I want to get more money. Because we have another elite fight coming up. If I can get to 60 gold, that is enough to be able to buy... No, they're both dead. But that is enough to buy 2 upgrades on the buckle orb. We can only buy 1. Ah, but a rub orb. Pre-upgraded, a rub orb is too good to pass up. So I hate to do it, but also I love to do it. And that was a horrible bounce, but that's okay. So far, fighting for our relics has not been that bad. Let's hope it's not that bad here, as we fight the Mintar. I kind of wanted it to hit the refresh. This is gonna make this an awkward follow-up shot. But that's okay. This could be a setup, or you know, we can do some pie shots. If we're very lucky, hit a refresh, hit another crit. Weren't, that's okay. This would be a great time to hit the refresh though and set up an Orblation, which is not gonna happen. But it does do a lot of damage. So even though it's unblockable self-damage, it is still pretty worth it. And here I'm just hoping for good bomb action. We need to hit a lot of bombs to kill him, so he's probably gonna hit us once, but he's not gonna hit us for much. He hit us for 4. And then he's gonna die. So like, this is a great fight. He's dead. Not bad at all. And I also kind of like the orb bust. I also really like the refresh circle. On discard, refresh the board is really handy. But also it's just really nice to scale into, well, anything that handles refreshes, right? So I like both of these orbs. Even orb bust, the 6 bulwark is fine, even if it's not really that special. I could add a refresh circle and then upgrade it, or I could upgrade the buckle orb. I think what I'm gonna do is add the refresh circle and then upgrade it so that we get the discard effect from it. And then I think this sets us, oh, essential oil is so good. This is also real good, but essential oil is what we want. But then it sets us up really nicely for the boss fight because we can refresh the board. And I'm feeling pretty good about the boss fight. We don't really need the heal. I'll take the max health. 96 max HP is not that bad. But that's also like 3 combats worth of max health, so not really that ideal. All right. Weak opening shot. I would love to get in there and hit the pumpkin, which didn't happen. That's okay though. Hey, our high damage shots. Thank you for finally appearing in this run. 171 damage from the God Hand. And we still have a ton of... Oh, damn it. We still have a ton of shield still, but that's going to run through very quickly. We haven't hit the pumpkin once yet, and the damage is so bad on this fight. I hate this fight so much, but there's nothing that we can do except try. So please make more bombs. It's not gonna work on the slime pegs, but that's okay. He's half dead. We did get pumpkin. We got pumpkined again. We actually gained shield. That never happens. That never happens. I'm glad it happened, but that never happens. Okay, go ahead and hit the refresh. And then do 50 damage. I mean, if we do 50 damage every shot, we should be okay. Should be. Okay, 20 damage, you know, we gotta amp up the numbers a little bit. Hit the crit. 70 damage. We can probably kill him on this shot if we get lucky. We will kill him on this shot. Okay. Well, yes. Okay, could be better, could be worse. We have 2 spheres. We don't really need AoE. We have a refresh circle already. To me, this is a upgrade, and probably a double upgrade. Attacks deal 2 times damage, but you deal self-damage. Durable. Leaf the rest. Ah. Durable pegs. Even Mud was telling me the other day, man, durable pegs is my favorite relic, but it cost me a run. Now I got the choice. Ignarts. Thank you very much for the resubscription. Hello and welcome. How you doing? Ka. So how was your Mud? How was your durable bad for you? Because that might affect my decision. If you tell me it's bad, I might not take it. But the leaf, though, I do like the leaf. I really do like the leaf. Especially if we can get anything that synergizes with refreshes. The cookie, the book, you know. There's a lot of value from that. If we can make bombs refresh with the recombobulator, that's okay. Durable pegs. Hit or miss. Hit or miss. Oh, God. But I think I'm going durable pegs. Because I want to have... Like, we can always hit the refresh with a refresh circle. But I want to have more damage, which means I need to hit more pegs, which means we need durable pegs. The leaf, the rest, there are times when the refreshes don't refresh enough. I'm going to take durable. Now, there are times when the durability also completely ruins your run because you can't actually, you know, hit a refresh, but I'm hoping leaf might help us out for that one. Now, sphere. This could win or lose our run on one shot. Let's go for it. Let God sort it out, right? Okay, that was 45 self-damage. You know, at least, I don't know. It was funny. I really was hoping I could just kill him. Instead we're, you know, 45 HP down, but yeah, whatever. It worked, kind of. Yeah, go down the hole. Thank you. All right, would not recommend. That's okay. The worst part is that we're not going to get our max health. I don't think... Well, Leaf is actually really good for this fight because you hit pegs on the left and right side of the board at the same time. See, why couldn't we have gotten this as our first shot? We would have taken 45 less damage and healed max health by 2. That's why I hate this game sometimes. Offering, we have piercing, we don't need a ball lightning, we don't need a cirque. There is a shop coming up, and we don't really need upgrades, so I'm going to save my money and go to that shop. Look at me actually, like, looking at the map before I act on this fight. This turn. Now, unfortunately, both of the spears are at the very bottom of the draw pile. Don't you just love it when that happens? But if we can do enough damage, maybe we can actually kill, you know, this enemy. Oh, my ball got stuck. God, I hate pumpkin pie. It's not even pumpkin pie. Well, it is pumpkin pie, but I also hate the pumpkin ball. I hate all pumpkin. Worst vegetable of all time. Is pumpkin a vegetable? Does it matter? Just hit the ball. Hit the pegs. Gain shield. That's the only thing that matters. Gain enough shield that you can actually get the max health at the end of the fight, you know? I would like to not lose health. I don't think we need to fire that orb. This would be a great time, though, to get the refresh circle, the cookie. I would love either of those. There you go. Hit more bombs. One shield. This is enough. This is enough, because with one shield, we still get 2 max health, as long as we kill him on this turn. Which we're gonna do. Thank you. All right. Oh my gorb. Would rather not. We don't really need to upgrade maybe the rub orb, but I'm gonna save my money. I really wanna see if maybe I can pick up. No! Good. Oh my god. I can't even like aim. I can't aim down. I just want to see if I can pick up like some good relics, you know? Another sphere, a reorbanizer, and Cirque. I don't want another sphere, even though it keeps showing up at the bottom of our draw pile, so I'm gonna pass on that one. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. We want more. We always want more. Early spears. Okay, that was funny. my ball got stuck. Ow! That's good though. That's good. Get that out of the way early. No left and right pegs mean that this thing is just dropping. If only we had overflow, man. Where's my safety pegulations? Oh, what a garbage shot. You get a rub orb that hits for like 700 damage on a shield. You get a spear that just kind of hits nothing. It just gets stuck. At least hit the crit, thank you. We're gonna burn through our armor, unfortunately. The refresh is in a bit of an awkward position. If we get lucky, nah, we're not gonna get lucky, but if we got lucky, this thing could have gone into pumpkin pie. Yeah, it's looking like on this fight, we are going to run out of shield. And really, it's just, oh my god, it's so unfortunate, but it was the first shot. The first shot with the rub orb broke all of the good pegs and left us with nothing. You know, at least if we're lucky, yeah, that's a good pumpkin. So what I need is just a lot of damage from this pumpkin. We're gonna have to heal before the boss at this rate, but we get a lot of chests, some elite fights. Hopefully with a lot of cash, we, you know, at the shop we can buy some relics and then go from there. I would love a healing relic, you know, cookie would be okay. We hit a lot of refreshes, hopefully, usually. Base damage increases the lower your health is. Could also be very interesting, but I don't want to add anything because we can afford, currently, 2 relics. If I caught one more coin, we could have also removed an orb, which would have been nice. Please remove a Terror Ball. It's getting dark. It is getting real dark, and we have an elite fight coming up too. So Repostal Service is pretty nice. I find it hard to build around the block, but it's at least some damage. We don't need Grabby Hand at this point. We don't need Bad Cheese. Basic Blade is fine. Attacks get stronger. And I'm gonna take that instead of removing an orb, but honestly, I was tempted to remove another pebble. Refreshes and move. It's not ideal. I'm gonna go for the elite fight. We're gonna see what happens. There's 2 fights that I would not want to see. This is one of those fights that I would not want to see. And I gotta think about order. I think we're gonna skip Buckle Orb, skip Orblation, skip Bomb Orb, Sphere. I think that gets us a lot of value. Did we hit that crit multiple times? We must have. This thing does hurt, but it's also gonna hurt him for 1,000. That's pretty good. Actually, it's gonna kill him, basically. All right, not bad at all. Oh, this thing will do damage now because of basic blade, so it will cause him to flip. Not now that we critted, but he's dead anyways. All right, we're gonna spend all of our money upgrading, buying orbs, healing at this point. Teach a man to fish. Crit causes them to pierce, immediately deal 1 damage to the targeted enemy for every 2 activated pegs. Piercing, because if we hit a good rub orb shot, I'm gonna want it. And I think I'm gonna try to go to the right. You know, we have a ton of shields, so I'm not too disappointed with hitting the fire. All right, I do it again. I can do this all day. Whenever you gain me circle, gain 1 more. Do I even have anything that gains me circle? I took Orblation instead of the other one, so currently we have 0 me circle. That's fine. I'd like to upgrade that healing orb and then heal. We'll get there. I feel like durable might be really good for this combat because there's a lot of pegs on the board, and you want those pegs on the board to stick around so you can hit them as many times as possible. Because there's a lot of gaps between the pegs, and there's a big hole in the middle that you can easily fall in. No, I wanted the Restore. Grants +1/+1 each time you take self-damage this battle. The only thing we have that does that is Orblation. We don't need a Signal Boost Orb. We don't actually gain me circle. So I'm gonna upgrade the Restore. I'm only gonna upgrade it once so I can actually spend my money healing. Because we're gonna need the HP when we go and fight the boss. And we can do it again after this combat. We should be able to upgrade it and heal. We might want to upgrade something else, like Rub Orb, if we expect that to be important. It's probably worth spending the money upgrading. Sphere, though, is going to do great work because of the added piercing that it's going to have. Beautiful. Might as well fire the Restore. Don't need to hit the refresh, though. You can maybe try to go for the pumpkin. As hard as it is to hit, it would be good to hit it. Right, you know what? We should hit the refreshes every time because they move. I forgot about that. My bad. It was the best shot of all time. Threaded the needle on that one. Might as well keep hitting pegs. If we get lucky, we can do all this damage to the big boy. Did we hit a bomb in there? I don't know if we actually hit a bomb in there. Hey, we got him though. It is nice to have some additional, like, damage reflection happening. It's not a lot, but it'll help a lot on the boss fight, actually, because the boss only hits for, like, 2 every single time they attack. So we should be able to hopefully build our shield, keep it up, take little damage from the poison. We can't really control that completely, but we're gonna try. And hopefully with durable pegs, we can stack up a lot of damage. I don't want to fire Orblation, and we have enough damage, hopefully. We have enough shield that we can block his shots. We have enough damage, hopefully, with the Rub Orb we can just kill him. But I don't want to fire Orblation if I can avoid it, because it's unblockable self-damage. I don't want to take the self-damage if we can. I was going for the bombs, basically. It's a lucky pumpkin. He is dead. Okay. Beautiful. 63 is a good amount of money to have because we can do whatever we want. Any 2 things. So we're gonna upgrade Rub Orb, and I'm gonna heal. All attacks Echo, projectile attacks Overflow. We have enough piercing, we probably don't need Overflow. Echo's not bad. God, Overflow is so good though. I'm taking Echo. It helps more for the boss. All right. It's a hard boss for us, but it's really good that we started with the Buckle Orb, gotta say. Because hopefully, this can build us a lot of shield. It's not gonna build us as much as I wanted, but they're still gonna take reflected damage. They only do 2 damage, so they're gonna take like 100 damage every time they attack me, for now. And hopefully, we can luck into some pumpkin shots. The bombs, when we hit the Bob Orb, will probably kill the paintings. We're not gonna want that, I think. You know what, if we have shield, the paintings will just die to the shield. But I still don't think we want that. Because we want to kill the paintings like every other turn, ideally. That was not a great shot. So like, if I'm firing a pebble right now, I'm actually thinking maybe I'll just take out a painting. Ah, we have so much time though. Let's not worry about that. I'm really hoping to just hit the pumpkin pie, but we're not getting pumpkin pied. Boss is taking a lot of damage just hitting us. I enjoy that. Really don't want to get this poison. I don't think you play Bob Orb. I think you go for the pumpkin. I hate that it gets stuck every time. God damn it. All right, this is our big shot. You went the wrong direction, but it's still a decent amount of damage. All right, now I think we gotta work on paintings. So let's get a refresh in. Hey, we did hit enough normal pegs to get a refresh. Just don't hit the bomb. It's fine. Okay, I think this painting is gonna hit me. He hits for 4 though. I'd rather he not do that, so I'm actually gonna hit him. What is this? Is there a peg here? Yeah, there is. It's an invisible peg. Is it because we turned it into a bomb or something? You're gonna hit me as well? I guess we should hit you. We should kill you. You know what? No, I'm gonna hit you because we have the Rub Orb. This is a good shot. This is one of our highest value orbs. Even if it's only 300 damage, you died to the armor reflecting. And we have taken very little damage this combat so far. It's pretty good. Like for the most part, I'm just like this is gonna be a slow fight for us, but the Ripostal Service, the Bulwark Reflection is doing a lot for us. Every time you hit me, you hit for 2 and you take 100. God, I would love to hit Pumpkin. Okay, we got some shield. We got some shield. We got some shield. And we pumpkined. We got some more shield. We got some more shield. This was the best shot I've ever done. We took 270 damage. She's actually dead, and we're gonna leave this fight at basically full health. This went so beautifully. And I chalk it all up to proper timing of killing the paintings along with a early bulwark, which enabled us to get a lot of damage. It was beautiful. That didn't hit the way I wanted it to. You know, if the paintings hit me, they're just gonna die anyways, so I might as well just like go for the boss, who's gonna die in 1 hit. You're dead. You're dead. Adds me circle every 1 time the board is refreshed while the orb is in flight. This would have been really nice with the leaf, but we didn't take the leaf. A protect orb. Because we have Ripostal, I think a protect orb is valuable now. Half as many refreshes means 0 refreshes. Morbid does not work with hit. Someone's a round squirrel. Constricting chains? Is this the time for constricting chains, bob orb, buckle orb, durable pegs? This might literally be the time when this is good. I don't know, but I think I'm gonna take it. Because a round squirrel, it doesn't buff the amount of armor we're gonna do, it just buffs the amount of damage that we do. This buffs the amount of shield that we get, and possibly damage that we do, and bombs that we get. It's too interesting not to take. And it can kind of work for the dragon, but maybe not ideally. But the dragon has the dragon's breath, which hits the shield a lot. So if we thin out the deck, remove pebbles, get more buckle orbs and more bulwark, we can probably kill the dragon. It's not a good relic though, is the thing, because it so lowers your damage output. But it can be fun in some situations. I don't think I like constricting chains, but I want to find a use case for it. This might be that use case for it. Yeah, rubber orb shotgun is good, but mostly it's about the shield shotgun. Well, and the bomb gun that we're gonna have. It's a bomb! It's like, I really think you just go for another protect orb. I should have upgraded the heal orb, but we'll get to that. I really think you just upgrade the protect orb and you try to get as much shield as possible. So we want to go to a shop, we want to remove orbs in our deck. Offer the pebble, upgrade the protect orb, beautiful. I think that's what we want. Hey, disposable, welcome. How's it going? Yeah, I'll fight the forest boss. It's a good forest boss, one that we can probably defeat. It's gonna be real hard aiming for the refreshes though, but... I don't know, it's a pretty good opening move. Yeah, do 60% of its damage in 1 hit. This is not gonna be a good follow-up shot though. We gain some shield, but it's not ideal. He's gonna die actually to the reflection. Grants me circle. Deal self damage for every 8 pegs hit. I don't think we want this. I don't think this is our build. I think our build is reflecting damage. When gaining max health, increase the amount gained by 1, or when you defeat an enemy, gain 1. I'm gonna take this even though that would synergize with the hat. Also, I'm an idiot. We're not gonna have money to remove orbs because I upgraded twice. So I'm gonna go and fight and maybe try to get some money. Instead of go for a relic. I know that's weird, but I really want to thin out the deck. I think we can win with what we have. Well, hopefully we get some good bombage happening. Kind of did? Yeah, it's a pretty solid bomb hose. It's hilarious to me that we had the opportunity for the gain max health and increase max health gain by 1 whenever you gain max health, because the salt shaker is most of the time useless without this specific relic. I find that very funny. I'm telling you, the game, it has, no. The game has a system where it tries to give you thematic relics. I can't prove it at all. I feel like that exists though. It's the only explanation. Dude, I don't care about any of this, which is perfect. And I do not want to fight the elite. I would be totally okay fighting one and hitting up another shop though. Because we have to fight an elite on almost every path, except for this one, but we could also still have to fight an elite. So if we can hit the shop, if we can remove one more pebble, that'd be okay. I'd love the book. It seems like a great relic for handling this guy, let me tell you. Our damage doesn't matter. Literally, the number of pegs that we hit matters. What would also be nice is a relic that synergizes with Refresh Circle, especially because it's going to be triplicated now. Okay, Shock Absorber. Honestly, I like it because it will synergize with the bombs that we create from Bob Orb. And on the dragon fight, we might create like 50 bombs. So I think I'm gonna try for it. It's not ideal though, because it does thicken up the deck a little bit more. We have to go right twice, it's hard. I would like round guard, but I don't think we're gonna have a choice. And we might not get to the shop. Okay, we're not gonna go to the shop. Rip. There is no shop. I'd rather not fight. So I'm gonna try to skip the elite fight. There cannot be a shop in a question mark. I think you take this. This is the healing relic. We're gonna hit so many pegs, we're gonna heal so much, and the dragon never does more than 30 damage in a single attack. The dragon does not scale. This allows us to be at full health literally all the time. So we're gonna win. We're gonna win. Did the frog relic get buffed, says Jorker? I thought it was a +2. It's always been +4 from when I've played. But it's always been bad. Okay. That's a lot of shield. And they're all dead. Beautiful. So yeah, like, we're gonna gain max health just by playing and by having shields. We'll have like 70 or 80 for the boss fight. And it doesn't matter. I'm gonna take this. It doesn't matter that we only have 60 HP when the dragon can only do, it can only do like 20 damage followed by 20 and then burning the pegs. So realistically, we're gonna have a very good opportunity to like get around the damage that's being done. Good pumpkin. I love the good pumpkin here. Great pumpkin. Okay, shock absorber is maybe not the best here. Also, I fired up right, but none of my balls actually went to the right. This could be a very rough fight for us. Not getting any of our shield pegs early, that's gonna blow. Okay, at least one crit is one pierce. So there's 2 enemies dead. Wish we could get more than that, but we're probably not going to. I'll accept that though. And what's interesting is the longer aimer. You can see where the balls are going, but it's really hard to actually use that information reliably for any reason. It's okay, you know, I'm in this basically just for the shield anyways. All right, 97 block. You took 400. Might as well toss the heal in there. I forgot about that as well. So that's 73 HP, which is actually 76, I think. 58. I'm gonna upgrade shock absorber for the reduction in self-damage, and this is our, hey, the preview was wrong there. This is our final fight. I think this is gonna be a win. Like, I think we have enough shield gain that the dragon will not be able to kill us, and the fire breath from the dragon, that's the thing that's really gonna kill the dragon, because every time it attacks, it's gonna take like 4,000 damage. Because it hits for like 2 damage 10 times, or something like that. Okay, well, I mean, we heal so much. Even if things go poorly and the shield build doesn't work, we can still heal and rely on shock absorber. It's gonna be hard to hit the refreshes on the dragon fight. That's gonna be problematic, but we do have a refresh orb. Sure. 88 max HP. That's more than you start with. That's good. This is not the relic that we wanted. Or not the orb that we wanted to begin with, but fine. Give me some P-balls. What a terrible start. We didn't hit the refresh, but that's fine. Yeah, the holes are gonna be problematic, but we can still put up a lot of shield. This orb finding a new hole and drilling down is beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Fantastic, wonderful even. This is a build where the shotgun constricting chains is not a detriment, I don't think. I mean, it still sucks, you can't aim, but I think it's okay. Honestly surprised that the pumpkin worked. It's gonna work again. It's gonna work again. 220, 227. So that was like 5,000 damage shot. Didn't really take that much damage. Do we fire bombs? Yes, you fire bombs. Fire a ton of bombs. That's what we're here for. I think you probably fire. You don't need to fire the rub orb. I'd rather get more block. Like that refresh is in an awful position. Refresh circle's coming up in a couple of turns. Pumpkin pie was in a decent place. Okay, horror ball's not gonna do too much for us, but You know, magnet would have been nice. Larry to Hooster, welcome. Are you winning, son? I think we're gonna win a run. As silly as that sounds, as crazy as that is, I think we're gonna win another freaking run of Peglin. I didn't think it could happen. We didn't get any refreshes, but you know what? There's more refreshes on the board. That was very funny though. That's the problem with the refresh circle, is that it has to hit 6 pegs before it refreshes the board. 600 damage was not worth it. Still have 200 shield. You have 3. You've taken almost all of your health and damage. And we're gonna gain a ton of block. Now I hope that this pumpkin pie works. Oh, it aborted the hole it was in. It was like, nah, I'm done. I don't know how we hit a refresh. I didn't see it, but I'll accept it. 500 shield. So every time we get hit, you're taking 2,500 damage. You have a multi-attack that does like 2 damage each. I think we could have done this on any of the other fights. QR code, Sapper. 3, not 2, 3 damage. Excuse me, it's been buffed. It's Crucible 17 or whatever the hell it is. I think we would have been fine on the other builds, but the dragon is the ideal one because it delays a turn, delays a turn, delays a turn, delays a turn, and then hits for 30. You know, QR code does, you know, 15 damage, 20 damage, 25 damage, 30 damage. You've got to be able to build shield faster than the QR. Because it scales, it's more dangerous and it's harder to do a Paladin build with it. But for the dragon, you know, if you average out the damage you're taking every turn, you only take like 5 or 10 damage every turn. It doesn't scale. That's why the dragon is the easiest fight. The board can suck. And I've definitely lost in the dragon before, but it's if you have a way around the refreshes and the bad board position, if you scale off of the number of pegs hit, it's a very like dense board, you can get some serious stuff done on that fight. We want to run though. We want to run as the Paladin, freed from his 16 curse, because now we're on 17. Ha 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 ha. But look at that, 2 victories in a row! My God, it's been done. And for now, for those of you on YouTube, thank you very much for watching. Like the video if you've enjoyed it, subscribe for more. Check me out on Twitch for when I go live, support the channel at the various links below in the video description, and I hope to see you here again for the next run of Peglin.